Hi, friends. Welcome to the Stamper Studio. My name is Lisa Schmid, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm super excited to have you here on this Monday evening. Here in Minneapolis today, this morning, it said it was going to be 66. I'm like, what is going on? Our plants are growing. It's only the beginning of March. I think we're going to have an early spring, which I'm okay with. I think it'll be fine. So I have something really fun I'm going to show you. I'm very excited. I am going to use the Latte Love stamp set, but this can be used with lots of different stamp sets. So if you haven't seen the Latte Love, it is an online exclusive. And this is the fantastic designer series paper. All these, I love this one. I love that. That's so fun. So lots of fun papers here. I love the splotches. And then we've got some of these really cool swirls. Look at those. Very mocha-y. So that's the paper. And then this is the stamp set. So we've got these really fun phrases. Hello there. Let's catch up. Thanks so much. You're the best part of my day. And this one's on me. And then we've got the coffee cup from the top with some scent inserts, some cream. What do you call those? Decorations? I don't know. What do you call those, Dave?
Sprinkles?
No. And then the foam. Yeah. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sandy. And the steam. And we've got the top of the mug right here and some splotches and lots of fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And
Hey, Tina. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Diane.
excited about what I'm going to show you. So we're going to decorate this using, I'm going to use my splotches and my pecan pie, or crumb cake. Whoa, crumb cake and pecan pie. So with the crumb cake, I'm going to go ahead and stamp these circles, which look like the things you don't want, the rings you don't want on your, all over your table, right? But then I'm going to make sure to stamp some off because we don't want them all on. So I'm have to be off. So we're just making a little background here. And it is a little bit bigger than the background paper that looks like this. I'm going to do one more here, one up in that corner. Okay. Then I'm going to stamp some of the splotches. Hi, Cheryl.
Also, I just want to mention that the sweet is out of stock right now.
Oh, bummer.
It looks like almost all the pieces are available, so you just can't buy it as one giant bundle.
There must be one little piece that's out.
Yeah, there's one piece that's missing, so.
And Dave's up in Little Falls, and I'm here, so if we sound funny, that's why. All right, so I'm going to put these little splotches, just making my little background piece here. I want some off the edge too. It's always good to have some going out so it's not stuck, so you're not like stuck in the middle. Okay, I think that's really fun. So there's our splotches using pecan pie and crumb cake. And then I am going to, I didn't even show you, there's dies. And I don't have the dies in any fancy way to show you, but I'm so excited to use these little cups and so many fun things. So I don't have it in any, like I said, any particular way to show you other than I did die cut out this little top of the cup. And I'm going to stamp that in boho blue. Now, usually we'd stamp first and then die cut, but I don't know. This just this feels efficient to me. So let's go ahead and stamp this. And because it's a clear mount, I can actually see where I'm going here. Okay, so there's our boho blue. And I'm actually going to take a boho blue marker and color this in just a little bit more so it shows up a little bit more. I don't have a Stampin' Blend, so I'm using a Stampin' Write. This is in the core colors is where you get these. So let me just go all the way around the cup. I just want it to look like a little bit darker than just the white that it is. And this I stamped on vanilla. And then this is white, which I don't usually combine vanilla and white, but with this, I thought it just might work. Okay, let's keep going around the horn here. How you guys doing? It's Monday. Mondays today was a great day. I think the kids were really tired, so it was just, it was a pretty sweet day today until we got to the afternoon, but the morning was great. So you know what? I'll take that. The afternoon.
Hey, Patty.
Pretty good. All right, so there's our cup. I don't like that this is a little, my coloring is a little off there.
It's all good.
That's okay. All right, and then inside, I'm going to use the crumb cake again and stamp my little foam art. Whoever said that, I'm going to make it the heart, little foam art. Now this pad is one of the old pads. I have one in the new one, but I don't know if you can see, it's the,
Fabric.
it's fabric, it's not foam. So we'll see. I want this to go this way. So get my cup where I want it to be, and then go ahead and stamp my little heart. Ooh, isn't that so fun? I like it. The other thing I could have done is I could have stamped, there's a circle, I could have stamped and punched that out. So I could have made it perfect, but I'm okay with it. Okay, it's all right. I'm going to use the thick white cardstock as my base. And my standard half sheet, so it's 8.5 by 4.25. Sorry, that's not right. It's 8.5 by 5.5. There we go. And let's go ahead and give that a good press. All right.
So, Patty said it's mail a card day.
Who is? Oh, huh. That's interesting. I did not know that.
For us, that's every day.
Right. I agree. I was thinking about putting this behind it because I think it'll just make it pop a little bit. I'm going to do that.
Yep, that's nice.
This jute is really quite thick. It is kind of like jute. So I think I'm not sure if I want to go around the bend because it'll be okay. I'm just going to go around a little bit there and go ahead and stick that on. It is so fun with these polka dots. Let's make sure that's, yeah, I'm going to go a little higher. It's so fun with the polka dots. I love polka dots, and even more so, I love polka dotted ribbon. How fun is that? Okay, and so I'm going to take this side and give it a tiny little cut. Tuck that under. It stays pretty well though. It's kind of funny. It like bends. Let's make sure we got this straight. Yep. And just put a little adhesive here. Twink. There we go. Fold that over. All right. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on here too, just to make sure it stays down when I put it onto the card on that side. A little clink, 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 as I keep adding more and more. That's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put that there. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to pop up my little cup because it's just so pretty.
Hi, Peggy.
I think it's just really fun. Peggy, how are you? So pop up our little cup here. It's the inside that's going to be the big wow on this. Oops. All right. So I'm going to pop that up just like that. And then I'm going to put a little sentiment on it. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment in crumb cake, or on crumb cake in pecan pie. So I'm going to use this little bit of crumb cake and just stamp a little sentiment. This one's on me. What do you think, Dave? Thanks so much, or you're the best part of my day.
You're the best part of my day. Huh?
I was thinking that too, because you know what? You are the best part of my day. All right. Don't get sick, anybody. Sorry if we're too mushy for you. All right. You're the best part of my day. And I am going to stamp it in pecan pie, so that will show up nicely on the crumb cake. Here we go. You're the best part of my day. Like that. Which is totally fine that it's crooked because I'm just going to cut it. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to. I'm just going to, because it's crooked, I'm going to purposely make it crooked, which is just fine. Sometimes that's a good thing to do, right? So there we go. And then I'll just keep that crooked like that. There we go. And that's just going to sit right, I think it's going to sit right here right there on the ribbon. So I'll grab my adhesive and a little bit here. There we go. And just pop that on there. So that's just going to sit kind of tucked under there a little bit like that. Nice. Okay. So that's cute. Yes?
Cute, yeah.
Cute, yeah. But wait. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to show you what we're going to do inside. So I'm making a little mechanism. I'm going to set all that aside. So I'm going to make a little mechanism that I'm going to stamp a card on here, and it's going to, let me show you another one. I hate to show you this before I show you, but I want you to know what we're making. So I made this one. This is obviously with the Zinnias, which is another online exclusive. Are you ready? It's a big wow factor. It's going to have a little cup. The cup is going to bend like that. Isn't that so fun? So you could use it with flowers, or I'll just keep opening it. And these, I thought it'd be fun to make the Zinnias, but I was just cut out some of the flowers and just put them in like that, which I thought was also fun. All right, so that's where we're headed. Okay, so this piece of paper, and I'll put this in the comments. This is 4.5 by 2, and then I scored it at 1 inch and 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch and 1 inch. Now I am going to fold these so we can see them. And on one side, it really doesn't matter how much you cut out. I'm just going to cut a little bit, like about that much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if it just doesn't matter. And then on the other side, I'm going to cut some also. Doesn't even have to be the same. And on one side, I'm going to cut out this piece. Like that, I don't want that in there. Okay, so on one side, I'm cutting out the middle. On the other side, I'm going to cut out the feet, if we could call it that. I'm going to go to this one first. Boop. And flip that over and boop, like that. Okay, so I have it like this. I'm going to put some adhesive, and I'm going to use our tear and stick tape. Is that what it's called? I don't remember.
Yep.
I think so. I'm going to put this right here on the little tabs. And I'm going to cut it. I used to rip it. I usually rip it, but this one I kind of want it a little more precise.
Just for clarity, is that on the front side or the back side of the paper?
Oh, that's a great question. This is going to be my front side.
Got it. So
that's my front side. Okay. And hang on, I got to double check here. Yep, that's my front side. And then I just need a strip of paper. Just a little strip of paper that, oh, here it is. Nope. That is just, I'll just cut a new one. I don't know where it is. About 1/4 or 1/2 inch. I didn't write how long it was. Shucks. Oh, ruh-roh. I'm going to cut it about, it really doesn't matter. You just want it to be able to fit in this. It has to fit in here. Okay. So it really doesn't matter how long. I think it was 4 and then scored at 1. I'm going to try that, man. Hope that works. Let's just look. I'm going to look at my card here and make sure that, yep, about there. So let's see if that's about 4. My measuring is so precise, isn't it? Okay. So I did it. It's like 4 inches by 3/4 or 4 inches by 1. And I'm going to fold in just a little bit. You could score it. Doesn't matter. Just going to fold in a tiny piece. Okay. And on that piece, I am going to put also some tear and stick tape. I will show you all the pieces before we put them together. I was so excited about this. So excited. Been thinking about it like for 4 days now. All right. There we are. So now we're ready to put some of it together. I'll move all this out of the way. So I'm going to take my card. And the first thing I'm going to do is I have one more piece I need to do. So this is going to be called what I call like stabilizer. And you'll understand that in a moment. This piece is going to just, got to double check. Oh yeah. So this piece is going to be underneath here. It's just going to give it a little bit of stability. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back side. My stabilizer is 1.5 inches by 2 inches. So there's my adhesive. So I'm just going to put it on the top and on the bottom. And you'll totally see this one, I'm going to tear. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll understand why I need this little piece in just a moment. Okay, The last piece I need a little adhesive is, got to think, on the wrong side of this. Okay, so I've got it on the right side here and the wrong side here. So let's go ahead and put a little bit on there. Keep looking at this one because I want to make sure I got it right. So actually, instead of putting it there, I'm going to put it on this one because then it'll be exactly what I need. And it's going to be on, if I flip this over, the adhesive is going to sit down like that. And so the adhesive is going to be on this side also. So let me just put some on there. And I'm going to do double. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready to assemble. So I've got adhesive one more time on these two little legs. I didn't put any on the back side. I decided to put it on here and then on this piece right here. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Okay. And then I have my little stabilizer. Okay, you'll understand that in just a moment. So let's put this all together. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the adhesive off my little legs. And you can see this pattern has any which way is up or down. It doesn't really have a pattern to it. So we're going to peel that off. I like to use take your pick. If you push it down hard, like with your bone folder, then it makes it a little easier to pick up. So let's pick this up. Da-da-da. How's your week starting, friends? How's the week starting? Okay, and this piece is going to, I'm going to put this where I want I'm going to make it straight, kind of where I want my little cup to be. Okay, so I'm just sticking those two down like that. Okay, it doesn't matter that that's pointing in, doesn't matter at all. This piece, where's my little, here it is. This is going to go underneath here and it's going to stick on here. Okay, so I can see my piece here. This one is too long, so I gotta trim this a little bit, sorry. So I'll put those measurements in. I just don't remember what they were. How could I forget that one thing? Oh, you know what? I think it was right. Shoot. I think I might have had it right. I'm okay. All right, so I'm going to take this off. We'll see, right? That's how you learn. And this is going to be stuck just on the very edge of this. That whole thing, that's the mechanism that makes it work. Okay? So that's the piece that's going to pull up and make my little card. Now, why do I want a stabilizer? Because let's go ahead and stick this part down first. Oops, I did put that on the wrong side. That's okay. The adhesive has to go on this side. So I'm going to put one more piece there. Actually, I'm just going to use some of our adhesive, but we don't want it anywhere under here. So let's just put some adhesive on that. There we go. So this piece is I'm going to fold it down and it's going to sit flat like that. I think I did something wrong. I was just so afraid of that. I did do something wrong. I had it the right way, maybe. All right, I'm going to try it this way and see. I'm so sorry if I made it a mistake because you want to be able to close this and then it's going to pull it up. Oh, of course, there's adhesive on both sides now. Well, let's see how that works. So you have to be able to close this, and then when you open it, when you open up your ruh-roh. I'm going to try one more time here. I can do it. I'm certain I can do it, so I'm going to. All right. This is going to sit. I think I cut it too short now.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to put the adhesive right here. Again, that's where my tear and stick tape would go. And it's going to sit just like that. It's sitting right on.
Except you have to pull it over, because if you do it there, it's not going to bend it in.
Oh,
It
yeah,
has to
you're
be
right.
bent when it's open.
Correct.
Pull your little flap over to the right. To the right.
No, I think it has to go here. I got it.
No. No.
Because then when you pull it, it curves up.
Okay.
I think it didn't quite curve enough because I didn't do this far enough over. I'm just going to move this over a little bit. So I've made it one time. So that tells me I just had a little learning curve there. You know what it was? Maybe make it more than once before I try to show you. But there we go. Okay. So when I say I want this little stabilizer, here's why. Do you see how this piece can just come up? Well, I don't want that piece to come up. It's super cute, but I don't want that piece to come up. So this, I'm going to take off my little adhesive here, that one, and this one. And some of these things are like mental gymnastics. This is going to go underneath here, and it's going to stick on either side of this paper. Do you see that? So now it stays down. So that's my little stabilizer. All right. Now let's go ahead and put something on here. Now that you're all like, well, how do you make it? I don't know. I'm going to put a cup on there. I think that'd be really cute. So we'll grab our little cup and get rid of this little stamp. All right, so let's go ahead. Make sure it goes this way. One side is flat. I can feel that it doesn't have anything on it. And I am going to stamp that in our boho again. So let's stamp this. And again, I usually stamp first and then die cut, but we're just going to go for it this way, like that. Awesome. Oh, and I forgot, we can put a little piece inside. So where's our little stamp? It's this one. We want to put the coffee inside. So let's go ahead and grab that. And I think probably it should be pecan pie. Otherwise, it's like too light. It's like not dark enough, not good, strong coffee. And I have to say, with Dave gone, he makes the coffee in the morning. I didn't have any.
Uh-oh.
All good. I just really appreciate that you make coffee before I get up. And I could get up earlier and make it, but I did not. All right, so there's our little piece right there. So there's our little cup. And I'm just going to curl it a little bit with this so that it will bend. Okay, bend on our card. All right, the last thing I want to do here is I kind of wanted to add some color, but I don't want it as dark as the marker. So I am just going to use Wink of Stella, because I can, and just kind of color it in a little bit. Oopsie. We'll see how that looks, right? Just coloring in a little bit on the edges is really all I wanted to do, like that, and maybe a little bit on the bottom. Now I feel like I have to color that one a little bit more. I don't know. Just giving it a little bit of color. Color it, don't color it. And then we're going to put this on here. So when you open that up, it's your coffee cup. And I definitely think we need to pop this up. So let's go ahead and put some dimensionals. I'm just going to put them right in the middle in a line. And it would be fun to have, I mean, it's fun as a vase, I think, but it's kind of fun like this. So I'm going to close that, stick this on there, and then go like that. And we've got our little cup inside. So like that. Now, the last thing this needs, who can guess? What does it need?
Nancy says it's adorable. Tina says, oh my goodness, so cute.
Thank you.
Says,
I appreciate that, especially after like struggling a little bit there. I hate that. It needs steam. It needs a little piece of steam coming up out of it. So let's go ahead and stamp a little bit of steam. And we could stamp it behind it, but I'm going to stamp it and like have the little bit of steam come out the top. Oopsie.
Must cut it.
Say it again.
Must cut it.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to go go ahead, and I will get the measurement on that one piece. That was the piece I missed the measurement on for you, but I'll get that and put it in the chat also with my little directions. So I saw a card made that was much bigger than this. It must have been like a full sheet of cardstock because the vase was massive. I'm like, well, that's all great, but what is that? You know, how do you mail that? You have to make an envelope. I don't know. It was a little bit too much for me. So I wanted to just try this. And I think there's lots of possibilities with this. See, our steam can go right there. So I'm just going to add a little, actually, I'll cut both first. Little adhesive on it and pop it in there. So the main thing is on the mechanism to cut two pieces off one side, one piece off the other. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and glue this on with my adhesive. Do not want to get it all over here, so I am going to put it there. Get a little adhesive there, whoops. And I'm going to stick that on right there. Like that. And then I'm going to grab one more. I want the wider end. And let's see what we got here. Maybe stick it on kind of like this, steam coming up.
Very nice.
Yeah, just like that. How fun is that? I think it's so cute, so fun. So this part was not hard. This part was not hard. It was this piece I was having trouble with. You have to make sure that you close it. Dave was right. So that the adhesive is laying flat. The adhesive is there, and the adhesive, the strip goes right up to the fold, but then when you open it, this pulls it open. Do you see that? Let me show you my zinnias again, because I thought those were super fun too. So here's our zinnias again. And I was looking for purple ribbon. I didn't have any gorgeous grape ribbon, but that's designer series paper, so that works just fine. And that one I think is really fun too. So again, I put that little piece of stabilizer inside here, this one, because this side was popping up. So kind of a fun, maybe a little bit. I think if we make a couple of them, then it will become easier, right? And then you can also, the last thing you want to do is take a little piece of paper, and you can, if you want, you can clean that up by putting it right here. On this one I did, it was 3.5 inches just to put it right next to it. I tried covering it, but you can't cover it because then it doesn't work.
Then it won't lift up.
Yeah. So there is using coffee to make a little coffee cup inside. It would be kind of fun maybe to have some words or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, I wanted to show you 2 other cards I made using the coffee. Oh, I had one more thing.
Before you do that,
sure.
Let me say a few things. So one thing I want to say is we had our open house, our first anniversary open house up here at the refuge this weekend. Thank you so much for those who made the trip. It was so much fun. We got to see old friends. We got to meet new friends. We had some family come with us. So it was a great time up here at the refuge. Our next event is happening this Saturday in our Minnetonka studio, and that's Card Cafe. Card Cafe, you get to come and make 10 cards. You choose 5 designs, make 2 of each of them, and then you walk away with 10 beautiful cards. It'll be so much fun. We always laugh a lot as a part of that morning. So come register at thestamperstudio.com. As you know, that's where you go for everything, for ordering your products, like the Latte Love set, or come to sign up for Card Cafe, which is happening this Saturday, the 16th.
All right. Thanks, hon. You know, it's kind of funny. I went to look for boho blue. That's what this is for the card base. Yeah, don't have any. Not a single sheet of boho blue. I'm like, how'd that happen?
I used it all.
And this will be one card. We'll be making it Card Cafe. I just think it's so bright and cheery. Not going to do the flowers inside, sorry, but we will do this part. All right, here's another coffee card that I had made. Hello there, let's catch up. You're the best part of my day. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's using Lost Lagoon, and then the pecan pie, and this paper is pecan pie. And these I die cut right out of the paper, the designer series paper, so I didn't need to stamp them at all. And then this one, this was the color look I was going for on that boho blue inside. But then this one is kind of fun in using calypso coral and petal pink. So there you have it. Some fun coffee cards, but come on now. Oopsie, I knew that was going to happen. I just have to fix that, but come on now. How cute is that? How cute is this? So fun. All right, friends, I will put all the dimensions in the chat, and then we'll go from there. But look how fun. So many fun cards. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Hopefully by then, I will by then have my little wagon. That's another online exclusive. And so I'm going to use that to make something super, super fun. So yeah, Tina, I'm sorry you missed it too, but next time. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you stamp something, go ahead and pop it in the chat so we can all enjoy it. All right, friends, happy stamping.